Hey guys, Late Boy Scout here. I brought you with me out into the wilderness on this hike tonight to talk about the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. And coming out on a hike like this at nighttime, it's dusk, the sun's gone down, it's way out there, and it's not shining on those mountains anymore, which means I don't have a lot of time left before I got to get back down from this mountain into my car. But I've got light. That is to say man-made light, flashlights and so forth, backups and backup batteries. So I'm prepared for that. And that's something you always have to be when you're out in the wilderness, is prepared. I would say always have a flashlight, always have food, always have tons of water, fire-making capabilities, a knife of some sort, a gun if you can. Again, not because you want to be stuck out in the wilderness, but because it can happen. And if you're prepared for it, you may not die. You're less likely to die. And that's always better. But what does being prepared mean on a daily basis? Because it's, being a Boy Scout is not about just going camping and hiking and being outdoors. That's really cool stuff. I enjoy it. But it's also about values and being in regular society and doing good things for other people. So what does it mean to be prepared from that standpoint? Well, being prepared to help other people, probably. But first you need to be prepared to help yourself and your loved ones. Let's talk about a few levels of preparedness. Equivalent of everyday carry, EDC, things you have with you all the time. That's everyday carry stuff. Constantly prepared. You're always prepared. Then the next level up from that is, to me, is stuff that I would keep in my car that helps me be prepared. And this is a kind of another level of everyday carry in my view, in my philosophy. 72-hour kit, in case, a disaster could strike at any time, wherever I am. And if I'm near my car, I've got a lot of things ready to help myself and help some friends with. Well, that would include things like a multi-tool and other tools, plenty of water, food, things you need to have with you in order to be prepared to deal with like a flat tire, simple things like that, where it's going to put you out, but it's not going to necessarily threaten your life. Other ways that you can be prepared at home. Your home is your kind of, your castle. I mean, when you put on your everyday carry stuff, that's when you go out into the world. When you've got the stuff that's in your car, again, that's going out into the world. But there's also the stuff that you keep in your home to be prepared. And this comes down to, this is where real emergency preparedness comes in. Food storage, water storage, tools that will help you in event of a fire or other natural disaster. Of course, medical and any other special needs that you might have. Having all those things prepared and ready for whatever eventuality might come. Of course, you can't be perfectly prepared. Nobody can really be perfectly prepared. Like my YouTube friend Adam from Equipped to Endure says, if you're not always prepared, you're never prepared. He knows that that's not really realistic, but it puts you in a preparedness mindset. And I totally agree with Adam on that. You need to have a preparedness mindset. And there are dozens, if not hundreds of ways that you can be prepared for every single eventuality, but being prepared for every single eventuality will wear you out and make you bankrupt, probably. So be prepared for everything you can be prepared for, within reason. Does that make sense? That's my view on it. That's my view on preparedness. Again, I don't want to get into there's so many details about just general preparedness and what it means to be prepared. So I'm going to try to end this here and say what it really comes down to is you examining your life, what you do on a daily basis, what you think you might end up doing, the situations you could imagine yourself getting into accidentally and by way of a natural disaster of some kind. Think about all those things and look for ways to prepare and implement those. Get prepared. Be prepared. This is the late Boy Scout giving you the Scout motto. Do it. Be prepared. It can be hard, but it's so important. Just look at your life, see what you can do, and get there. I'm the late Boy Scout. Thanks for joining me on this hike and on this adventure into the wilderness at nighttime. I'm going to get my light gear on, start heading back down the trail. I've got a couple miles back to my car. Should be nice. Being an outdoors enthusiast and also being one who wears glasses really sucks, because you're constantly either having to push these things back up when your face gets sweaty, or else take them off completely and put them in your pocket, and then miss everything that's cool around you. I'm kind of torn right now. Been hiking for, I don't know, 40 minutes, 30 minutes or 40 minutes, and sure, I'm breaking a sweat. It's a warm day, but I don't want to take my glasses off because I just kind of am missing everything. I mean, yeah, I can still see where I'm going and kind of see the trail and everything, but the details are left out. When you're nearsighted, that's just how it is. But thus is life. Such is life for a nearsighted Boy Scout. This is it. If I take one more step, it will be the farthest away from home I've ever been. Hello there. How are you tonight? Just hanging out like me? Yeah. Have a good time here on the trail? Yeah, me too. So, just me, or were you making a YouTube video as well? No, just me? You weren't making any YouTube videos? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, because, you know, you seem like a handsome guy. You know, I could see you making it big on YouTube. Become a partner very quickly. You know, getting loads and loads of subscriptions. Honestly, I mean, gotta think about it. Yeah, YouTube's pretty cool. Oh, you need to go catch bugs. Okay, well, you know, that's cool too. Catching bugs, doing the YouTube thing, whichever one you prefer. You know, I don't really care for bugs myself, but that's your thing, that's your thing. Not gonna hold that against you. Oh, yeah. No, that's cool. No, I'll be on my way then. Didn't mean to bother you. Yes, sir. Okay, Mr. Shiny Face Spider. You have a good night. Bye now.